Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Natural Threats, or as Fargo would say, who's featuring in this map, Natural Threads. Up in the north position, we have the GLA Demolition in the orange. This is Big SiZe. Then all the way down in the south position, we have a GLA Mirror on our hands. This is the GLA Stealth. This is the blue player, the one that they call Fargo. So yeah, Fargo has a history of trying to type really fast, faster than he can actually type, and he therefore makes loads and loads of mistakes, and he calls certain maps wrong things, like Canyon of the Dead is Koyon of the Dead, according to him. And what's the one that begins? Is it Planet? Yeah, Planet Koyon is an actual map that was actually made because of that. And Natural Threats, he once typed it as Natural Threads. I'm pretty sure that is the case. So yeah, in case you weren't in the know with the running jokes, then that's some of the background why I said Natural Threads at the start of this. Now Fargo's pretty good usually at doing boxes. He's got a bit of an interesting tunnel going on over on this left hand side, so he is going to get his up. His Rebel is going to run straight into a tunnel though, so SiZe knows that Fargo intends to get the oil at some point, whether he's upgraded it right now or not, I'm not sure. The confusing thing about this map is there's Natural Threats, which is this one, but then there is also Imminent Victory, which is like this map but white, and it's kind of reversed the oils. Like Imminent Victory has an oil there, there, and there, whereas this map has oil there on the left side and then the bottom right side. It's kind of like mix up, yeah. It does confuse me sometimes if I ever go back to this one, because I always look to get the oil on the bottom left. It can be confusing. Do you think Imminent Victory, the snowy one, is better? So Fargo's tried multiple times now at stopping this worker. That's so he wins this engagement, because this is a big important engagement between these two buildings. But SiZe is that's a very interesting battle there. SiZe's bunker in the end has been kind of stopped. These RPGs need to go back in here. This is Fargo's mistake. Is he paying attention elsewhere? I'm not sure. Fargo had actually had that battle won, but for some reason he's probably paying attention elsewhere. Is that a TNT? It is a TNT. Killed his own technical. Yeah, for some reason, didn't put his RPGs back inside. I think he was probably focusing back in the base, preparing his TNT. He does have one oil. And if we look at SiZe's, which I have to remember is up the top right, SiZe now captured his oil. So the big fight now is over on this side. It does look like Fargo's going to get kicked out of the mid. He does have a toxin tractor though, so might be able to get that bunker back. Might not be totally lost. We'll need to probably pop now though, otherwise it's going to be looking pretty grim. Is Fargo going to pop there? Big moment. Pops his toxin tractor first, clears it. Yeah, that's a very important engagement, honestly. And he's going to get that oil on the left. And he's got stealth, which is a great late game army when you've got stealth tunnels everywhere and loads of buggies. The buggies are cheap. We look at SiZe's army. He is GLA Demolition. This is a bit of an older replay now, at least a few months old. Can't remember exactly when it's from. Probably it's sometime in the last 12 months, I believe. But it's nothing recent in the last few months, that is for sure. Recording this video in July 2024. So if Fargo can hold now this position and just make it like 50-50, share the middle, then he's in a really good position because he's already got the oil on the left. If he can fully kick SiZe off it as well, which is actually looking maybe likely that he can do so, then he's in a phenomenal position because he's going to control the middle and he's got the left oil. So that was a pretty nice move what Fargo did. Palace is now up for Fargo, so he's ahead. Fargo has cheaper quads, cheaper technicals. He's also got stealth tunnels as standard, and he's winning that middle engagement. So yeah, SiZe is struggling a little bit here, but he is over this mountain, killing Fargo's oil. SiZe just being a little bit annoying with his tech RPGs. There is a hijacker. You hijack that one and then drive backwards. Could be good. The hijacker can't hijack a vehicle that's already got guys inside of it. That's a nice recovery there from Fargo. Nice to have a hijacker mixed in. Because in GLA mirrors, not a lot of people make hijackers. This is Northville engagement, though. You want to be stationary when you're firing with the quads, because they do more damage. If you move in with the quads, they will do less damage. Don't know what the percentage is exactly, but it's a lot. SiZe making his first market, which is later than Fargo. I'd at least like to see a fake one began. Fargo's doubling down on the defense on the left side. Because, yeah, you want to get your first market up. You want to get workers' shoes. And that really helps you in the later game, because you're getting 10% free money from all of your workers that are collecting. And the equivalent for, like, USA, for example, is a supply lines upgrade from the strategy center. But that also gives you 10% on oils for USA. So a bit of a standoff there in the middle. Yeah, there is a trick, actually, with USA. I know we're going off course a little bit here. There is a trick, actually. I think if you upgrade the supply lines upgrade, so the Chinooks are dropping off extra cash. If you just let them collect a little bit and then click back on your supply, it still drops off the extra 10%, which of 600. So it will still drop off the extra 60. So it might drop off 75, which is the same as like a worker, but it might drop off the plus 60. And you can keep doing that and keep doing that. Near enough, add like 90% onto your supply for free, if that makes sense. I know it's a little bit confusing. But yeah, I don't think there's an opportunity to abuse that with workers' shoes, because it either collects 75 or it doesn't. You see it's dropping off 83 now. That extra $8 is just made up for in thin air. It's just fabricated, let's say. So SiZe has the demolition upgrade now. And this is the reason why Fargo is doing this extra defense. Now, that actually survives. Personally, I would pull that worker off there and instantly start repairing it, because we know what SiZe is going to go for next. He's going to want to try and finish that whilst it's low. So finishing that is very, very important. Finishing that CC at this point is not important at all. He's not even level 3, so it's not making any difference whatsoever. But CC being at the side, the Anthrax plane later on can come from a different angle. Yes, Fargo is doing very, very well indeed. SiZe getting pushed back all over the place, but he did get his market first. He's gone for Scud launchers. One of few players to actually make Scud launchers. You probably wouldn't make that here, I don't think, because they're quite slow. They can do a lot of damage from a lot of range. They can shoot over these supplies. It might actually whole mode a bus here. Ooh, very close. But yeah, they're not like buggies where you can run in and out, pick off something quick. You got to slowly chip away at things. Yeah, they do a lot of damage, but you still got to slowly chip away. The opponent might react in that time, because he's got a long time to think about things. So yes, these demo bikes costing $5.50 a piece. Don't want to waste too many of them. Scud launcher, Jarman v Jarman. Fargo's has revealed himself first. Gets sniped though. It does snipe the Scud launcher. A nice split there. One of the quads was going to go down regardless. Doesn't have AP bullets. Yeah, you see a Scud launcher can't always do guaranteed damage. You can just dodge it. You can just close it down and then it's in trouble. It has to be a long, grueling, attritional game for these Scud launchers to get anything done. See, they're just out of range there, so I'm not really doing that much damage. But it is nice to see. Nice to see different units. They're from big size. Don't always see these. Fargo's going to have to do something about this eventually. Finally, that oil's getting repaired. I'm surprised SiZe hasn't sent one more for it, honestly. Could have sent two. I'm pretty sure he would have got it. Would have been worth it after he already wasted two on it. One of the Scud launchers picked off here. I'm not sure they've paid for themselves too much yet. Don't think they've killed anything. They're just damaging buildings and forcing a reaction from Fargo here. But the reaction is not crazy. Battle bus actually getting some work done there. Jarman Kell inside of the bus picks off some RPGs. Quite a few markets now for Fargo, and he's making a Scud storm over on the left. SiZe is dropping down more and more markets. Playing this definitely for the long game. That's going to be a beautiful hit. Oh, it didn't even hit where I thought. If it was on the bus, it would have killed all the RPGs inside. SiZe is hoping for that level 3, I think. So he can use the Demo Rebel ambush. Not sure where that Fargo Jarman is going. Eventually, this building is going to break, that's for sure. SiZe just needs one more kill, and he's going to be level 3. Which means Demo Rebel ambush will be out. It's kind of a nice position there, tucked behind the supplies, actually. Yeah, I suppose them Scud launchers are causing Fargo some problems now. He is losing a bit of ground here. SiZe is level 3. But Fargo's attacking just with little tiny armies. Just enough to chip away and fight SiZe back. Extra market going up for Fargo. He's got a Scud storm, stealthed it. Big SiZe has not beaconed it. It's going to come back to probably bite him later on. Scud storm only taking 5 minutes. Whereas like a China nuke, for example, takes 6 minutes. I think in any future patch, everyone agrees that should be switched around if there is an unofficial community patch in the future. I think 2035 is the year that Zazon is looking at for that. Yeah, that building has completely had it now. There's actually a tree inside of the building that is now revealed. Jarman versus Jarman. It is SiZe's Jarman. It comes out on top. Now, he's got plenty of markets. He's only just starting his CC, though, so he's been level 3 a while. I don't know if he'd already placed it and cancelled it to get the bounty money. But Rebel Ambush certainly won't be used until that is fully ready. Okay, we have a GPS scrambled buggy now in the hands of Big SiZe. Stolen it from Fargo. Jarman snipes another buggy. Yeah, these become insanely powerful when they get scrapped and vetted. Can't remember. I think if it's like scrapped up to the 3rd level, I think the range becomes insane. Is it like 20% extra range or something? Yeah, SiZe mainly popping Scud launchers here. You can see neither player is making a giant army. Both players here playing it for the long game. Fargo is making more and more quads. Does not have AP bullets yet. And there's no doubt about it that SiZe is pushing Fargo back here. One of the Scuds has been sniped. Oh, 2 have gone down there, actually. I think the neutral one exploded and killed the other one, which is very, very interesting. So Fargo now with a big pop. As soon as you make a big army, though, instant Demo Rebel ambush. But I think Fargo predicted that. That's why he pressed X, I think, multiple times to get his units to go all the way out. SiZe a little bit off the mark there. Here we go with a bomb truck. That's going to be beautiful, actually. That's really cool. That is cool. SiZe with the unit mix in here. I love it. That tunnel all the way from the beginning, I did not realize has not been cancelled. 2 Scud storms now out for Fargo. Yeah, I like his play, I like his base setup. I like the fact that he pressed X straight away there. But SiZe is certainly not out of this. He has a lot of markets, and he's building his own scuds now. Second arms dealer finally from Big SiZe. But I do think SiZe has got an uphill battle. I think he's probably got just shy
Building construction has been completed.
of 50% map control. He's got a big vision here, but I just think Fargo has more presence. He's like all the way here, and has tunnels presence in the middle. You can also see up to about here. Yeah, and the Scuds are stealth, so SiZe is not going to be able to probably hit them. He's probably not going to remember exactly where they are. Should have beaconed them, quite honestly. Okay, the bus there. Being picked away. Is that GPS? Yeah, it is. It's a GPS super tech. Okay. Without any scrap. I think when it gets sniped, it loses its... Sorry, it's not no veterancy. When it gets sniped, I think it loses the veterancy when it gets recaptured. Yeah, SiZe definitely losing this match, although he does have a Scud of his own up now. Fargo has one Scud ready. See which one that's going to be. It's going to be that one, I believe, isn't it? New Cabinet has arrived, so he's collecting from there. SiZe can't see. Of course, you'll remember that it's built there. Scud has been used on this position. So a couple of the markets there of Big SiZe going to go down. Fargo gaining a nice amount of XP from that as well, working his way towards level 5, where he is ahead in XP by like 300-ish, maybe 400-ish. Yeah, SiZe should have sold that because this is giving more and more XP. Valuable XP for Fargo. Jean-Michel left for SiZe, picking off some RPGs. SiZe has got 2 Scuds out now as well, so if he can just equalize on the ground. Definitely still in with a fighting chance here, but there is another Scud. Fargo is preempting the Anthrax bomb, hence him doing this right now. You can also, if you know it's going to be on your base, you can also make a few stingers. Of course, it'd be more expensive. What is it for a stinger? $900. You could probably drop 1, 2, 3 stingers there. And if you know it's definitely coming from that way, the stingers will probably shoot it down. But it's a lot cheaper just to make an $800 toxin tractor, because the game can't handle 2 lots of tox in one space. So that sadly will override it, even though it's the level 5 promotion that you wait all game to get. But I think the sneak attack is probably going to be more deadly. Yeah, Fargo very, very slowly but surely gaining ground. Still supplies to collect from here, though. But if you think about it, that's 1 supply collector and that's 1 supply collector. And even if there's only a few crates there, he's still on 2 supplies right now. Okay, Jean-Michel back out for Big SiZe. Another Scud is fired.
A warrior has fallen.
That's here. Watch the XP though. It's going to give him even more XP. Probably another 2 markets. See the XP increasing as it kills these. And again, he's nearly on 4,000 now. He's over 4,000 now. There's never good reason to make a Scud, because it's obviously you can either build 2 black markets, which cost 5,000, or you can build 1 Scud, which costs 5,000. But you got to remember the Scud fires it within 5 minutes, and it will also give you a massive XP boost. What I like to do personally, or what I think is probably the best, make 1 or maximum 2 markets. Get your upgrades, probably 1. Just get your upgrades like worker shoes, and then start making Scud storms. But you got to balance it out. You got to have enough markets as well. Rebel ambush there from Big SiZe. takes out a bunch of buggies. Only 2 buggies now remaining. Fargo is very good at spreading his markets all over the place. Just now markets here. SiZe remembers this Scud over here. Okay, where did he scan? Okay, it looks like he's scanned right on it. I was thinking maybe he scanned there, but yeah, he remembered roughly where it is. That should take it down to the hole, but I don't think it will kill it completely. So that resets the timer. SiZe obviously gets the XP for it. Does more damage because it's a demo Scud. Got to be careful here, Fargo, because there's RPGs, there's Jarman, there's his own buggies for SiZe. And the XP is very, very close, actually. SiZe catching up. Yeah, Anthrax Bomb, if used on the army correctly, when there's a bunch of buggies there, it can take out a hell of a lot of buggies all at once. Three Scuds now for Fargo. Is he going to stealth that one as well? Sometimes you can forget. SiZe now with fully upgraded quads, AP bullets, and the junk repair. There are a few tunnels here, though, to break through. SiZe is chewing through them slowly, but Fargo is pushing on the right side. So while SiZe is going to clear tunnels, Fargo is indefinitely going to clear Scud Storm, probably a few markets as well. So it's probably better for Fargo to be pushing here because he's going to get a key building, a very key building. Whereas SiZe is just gaining momentum by killing tunnels. But both players are going to hit level 5 about the same amount of time. Fargo is already level 5. SiZe now as well. So the Anthrax Bomb from Fargo should come from there, actually. I do like the position in that CC. I don't know if he's thought about that in advance. A few demo bikes. Here's the Anthrax Bomb of big size. Is that deep enough to get all of these? It looks pretty deep. Toxin Tractor is there, though. I wonder if he's going to contaminate. It is GPS. Battle Burst taking damage as well from this Tox. Yeah, there you go. He just force fires the ground and it overrides it. But SiZe with a bit of momentum here in the middle. Buggies, quads. Sneak attack there from SiZe as well. Just the distraction one I don't think is really going to do much. Here comes the Anthrax Bomb from the side, though. Another legendary hit. Both of them have been really, really good hits. Look at all of the army now. You either stay in it and die, or you move forward and die. So it just shows you how powerful that Anthrax Bomb is. It is so annoying when you're pushing and you're doing really well, and all of a sudden that just comes in and completely resets it. That one hasn't actually been cleared. I think Fargo force firing isn't clearing it. I think you have to contaminate. Well, does that work as well? I think you have to contaminate, though, no? Can't believe Fargo doesn't know that with the millions of games he plays. Look, it's still there. I think you have to contaminate. I think it's gone now, but I think it's just faded naturally. I think if you want that to disappear, you have to contaminate in the middle of it. Just quickly do like one spray and then go and then move and try somewhere else and then move away. Should almost definitely go. Okay, Fargo here with some busters trying to defend against the quads and buggies. Quads are fading, and SiZe is very abruptly there disconnected. Don't know if that was actually a disconnect or if he's just genuinely quit out. Was that 100% over? I'm not sure. Maybe just felt frustrated, just pushing into tunnels over and over again. Maybe his economy couldn't keep up. Fargo did collect more. SiZe destroyed more, though. It's a bit of a weird ending, really, wasn't it? I think SiZe is probably just more frustrated, realizing Fargo had more Scuds, although did they have the same there at the end? I'm not sure. A little bit of a weird ending. I don't think that was over. Over the years, I used to think that as soon as you realize you're going to lose or you think you're going to lose, just quit out straight away. But actually, over the years, it can be mentally draining on the opponent to just fight to the bitter end every single game. And that may seem pointless, but you do have a mental impact on the other player. People probably know more about that than me. If you study psychology, if you got any knowledge on that, drop it in the comments. But I definitely think it can have a mental toll on the opponent by dragging games out. Because for future games, I mean, to try and have an impact for future games. So, GG, well played. Let me know in the comments. I will see you in the next one.